I just got so excited. I did.
Summertime, summertime, when I found myself, I'll be better off, and last year this time I'll be fine, I promise,
Hey y'all, it's Saturday. I'm about to head to my mom's house to take my sister's hair down, to do my aunt's hair, and then I'm gonna stop off and get something to eat first. But I just wanted to check in before heading out, but I will see y'all in a minute. And let me tell y'all, I am straight bumming today, but that's okay. Y'all, I'm sitting in my car scrolling and whatnot, knowing I should have already pulled off, and a fire truck pulls up behind my car. And then I think there's an ambulance down the way too, because I just saw some medics come in with a stretcher. But just now, like 4 firefighters went into one of my neighbor's apartment, and they had on their firefighter t-shirts, like they didn't have on like they were going to fight a fire. I hope everybody's okay. So I guess I'm just gonna be sitting here. Yeah. But yeah, there they are. I think they do have somebody on the stretcher, but I'm gonna turn this camera off because I don't want my neighbor's face all in here on the stretcher. But anyway, I guess I'm about to go now. Yeah, so I stopped at Popeyes to get me and my sister and my mom some food. I ain't never had Popeyes move that fast before. That was moving so fast. Every time I kept trying to pull out my camera because I was trying to like get some footage of like the drive-through window or whatever. He handed me my drinks, and then he handed me my bag. Then he handed me my card, and then he handed me my other bag. I was like, that. When I want y'all to move slow, y'all don't move slow, but that's fine, boy. Popeyes was on it today. Yeah, my mama not even here.
Mama thinks she grown.
Hey, can you grab some of this stuff out of my hand? Oh, you're on the vlog, just in case. Let me talk about the vlog.
I'm talking about my mama and why she not here. Who she thinks she is?
Okay, let me I'll close the screen door. My sister is on the phone with my 2 little cousins. If y'all watched my other vlog, they graduated with their associate. And so they're getting offers now for universities to go to in the fall to finish up their degree and to go run. And they're telling her they just got a full ride from a school in Mississippi. So we'll see how that
everything goes. You don't want to go into the late part of summer and not know where you're going.
Right. Hi.
Well, because I gotta apply for housing. I gotta get my classes.
Say hi to the vlog. Is that Ivy?
There, that's Ivy.
Ivy. Oh, Ivy, say hi to the vlog. I was just telling them that y'all are getting all these offers rolling in for school.
We have 30 plus offers. Stay tuned.
30 plus offers. Black girl magic. Black excellence. Oh, these are your black and tenders. My sister got the black and tenders. Oh, they smell good too. I just got some fried chicken, y'all. I was craving some fried chicken. It's mine.
I want to show my own tenders.
Really?
Where am I looking? Over here?
Yeah, right there.
Ooh.
They got honey sauce, but not regular honey. Y'all know what I like to do. You know, I've lost 90 pounds, but every now and then I like to have fried chicken. I like to have what I want to eat. I like to get the Popeyes biscuit and dip it in the red beans and rice.
Oh.
And that'd be so good. That's like a meal in itself, really. I'm finished eating my food. I'll be back in a minute, y'all. Look who finally decided to come back to the house she live in.
She thinks she grown too.
Yeah, she got it. You know what? I gotta get my keys. Everybody in her house. Yeah, everybody but me. They don't even stay here.
And I thought you was playing with me when I was knocking on the door.
I have access
and I got in here. And then I'm like, Mama, I bust through the room, bust through the restroom.
Here.
I was checking out. I'm like, oh, what she?
Every time they got a key, they go.
I thought you was hiding from me.
On taking.
I was upset.
You thought you were gonna have to go find her
I
like
thought I was
Jason
gonna
Statham?
I said, where Mama at?
Alright, so I just left my mom's house. I was just taking my sister's hair down. She's gonna do her own little wash day thing, and I'll probably put it, I think she said she wanted it put back up next week. And then I did my aunt's hair and crochets. I'm not really not a beautician or a stylist. I've been doing my family's hair for years. Yeah, I'll do my aunt, my mom, my sister. I used to do my my little cousin's hair. But I'm not a beautician. I'm not a stylist. Not something that I would want to do for a living. Although I feel like I could probably really, I'm so tired, y'all. I could probably really make a lot of money doing it. Trying to figure out, do I want to make some nachos when I get home? That Popeyes earlier, of course I did not finish it all. I'm on a GLP-1 medication, by the way, and I'll make another video one day about that. Not too sure when, but yeah, one day I'll make a video talking about my GLP-1 journey. 7 p.m. and I have a strong urge to stop at Starbucks. And because I have this thing, I always say I need to wake up to wind down because I'm feeling like kind of groggy or whatever. I need a pick me up. It's ridiculous. I need to pick me up, so I'll probably stop at Starbucks. And I almost forgot that I have some packages over here in the package locker. So I'll go ahead and pick those up. 2 packages. Alrighty. That one and that one. These kids are at the pool having such a good time. I can't wait to break my bathing suit back out and get back in that pool. So I will tell you what I got from Amazon. I got some underwear that I'm not gonna show y'all my panties on YouTube, but I got some underwear because I lost a lot of weight over the last year and I'm still losing, and my everyday underwear that I wear got too big. So I'm like, let me go down a whole size and see how that works. So I went down a size, but I only bought 1 package. I went down a size. They fit perfectly. None of that rolling down or anything. So I'm like, cool, I am officially down 1 size in underwear. But I never did throw away the big ones. So I kept wearing the big ones. Y'all, them drawers was all the way up to my breasts. So I'm like, let me order another pair. Because, you know, you wear underwear, you change your underwear every day, right? So they only come, I think like 6 or 8 in a pack. So I was running through them. And then I was like, oh, well, I still got these big drawers in here. I'll just wear those. I'm like, girl, if you don't buy you another pair of underwear in your correct size and throw these big old drawers away. So I went ahead and ordered another package of the size that I wear now. And I threw the big ones away last night. So that is a story about me and my drawers. And we not gonna talk about drawers that much on this channel, but I just wanted to let you guys know. The reason I ordered them from Amazon is because those exact kind are more expensive at Walmart, actually. So I've been ordering them from Amazon. But I also got some incense from Amazon. I'm gonna go in here and light one, and I'm gonna show y'all. These are my favorite incense from Amazon. Yeah, I've been ordering these incense for at least a couple of years now. So I'm about to go in the house and show y'all those. But speaking of losing weight, a few of my family members are on a weight loss journey, and I have an aunt who has lots of clothes. She's also on a weight loss journey, and she passed this dress down to me. I tried it on at my mom's house, and I could fit it really good, and it has a little slip to go with it because it's sheer. Now, if I can't get that slip to I didn't try the slip on. So if I can figure out something with the slip, if it's long enough, I'll be wearing this to church in the morning. So if y'all haven't noticed already, I love colors and color patterns. Like, you can kind of see it's a little sheer. It's good material, really good quality. It's just sheer. So if I can figure out this slip situation, if it's long enough, because I'm 5'9", you guys, 5'9", and as you can see, I'm not, I'm not a skinny 5'9" or a slim. I'm slimmer than I used to be. We gonna see. We gonna see. Let me show y'all these incense. These are the incense that I get from Amazon. They're called the 7 Chakras. I love the scent of these. And if you read the back of them, they're called 7 Chakras. If you read the back of them, it'll tell you like what chakra it represents and the information on that. But the green one, I never burn the green one. But I have to open them and smell them, because one time I've gotten used to the way they smell so much. One time I could have swore that the packaging was mixed matched, because the green ones, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, they smell like cat piss to me. So I never use them, but it's not, nothing lost, because they're not, I think it's like $10 for this whole package. And there are, I don't know how many incense are in here. It's a whole bunch. If I figure it out, I'll put it on the screen. I'll go look it up and put it on the screen. I'm about to light one right now. There are certain ones that I light for certain vibes. It is 10 p.m., y'all, and I thought that I was gonna be all right, but I started getting hungry all of a sudden, and that type of hunger, I wasn't about to go to sleep that hungry at all. So I just warmed up some leftover ground turkey that was seasoned with taco seasoning, and I threw some sour cream and some cheese and some tortilla chips on top. I think I measured everything except for the sour cream, but I'm pretty good at eyeballing that. And as far as the dress goes, I decided I'm not gonna wear it tomorrow. Not because of the slip, because I never did get around to trying to slip on. I've been sitting here scrolling and cleaning up my social media accounts and watching YouTube and doing some editing, and the dress needs to be steam pressed. And I could very well do it myself, because the material is delicate, but not so delicate that I'm scared to steam it myself. But I don't feel like it. I just want to eat this, finish watching my little YouTube video, and go to bed. I'll figure out what I'm wearing to church in the morning, and y'all will see it in the morning. Good night, y'all. So it is Sunday, and right now it is 6:40 a.m. I usually do get up at around 6:30 on Sunday mornings, but my church service starts at 9 a.m. and I pick up my mom. Sometimes my aunt carpools with us too. And today I'm also picking up a friend of mine that I grew up in church with. Every now and then I'll give him a ride. So usually on a Sunday, I have this system. If I can start my makeup at 7 o'clock or before 7 o'clock, I'm making good timing. I don't wear foundation or a full face of makeup every single Sunday, but today I felt like it. And I've already done my hygiene stuff, and I drew my brows in, and my natural brows are very, very sparse. Like, they've been like that since I was a child. So no matter what kind of serums that I use or whatever, they're just, they're just not very thick at all. So I do draw my brows in, but I did not do that on camera because I gotta concentrate. So I won't be walking around looking crazy. I'm not at the point yet where I can talk to a camera or hold a full conversation and draw my brows on at the same time. So I'm just doing a little foundation. I don't really do a whole bunch of highlighting or anything like that at all. Let me finish putting on my makeup, and I'll be back in a minute. I need to hurry up and put these lashes on before the glue dries like it did last time. So I'm gonna put my lashes on and then go and get dressed. Alrighty. This is something else that's hard for me to do and talk at the same time, but easier than my brows. Because brows, like, if you mess them up, it's kind of hard to go back and fix. Because you got to kind of start over, depending on how badly you mess them up. But I'll be back in a minute. I'm doing a combination of like it's a burgundy lip, but I'm doing a combination of like a gloss and a matte color. I know it's like, what's the point in putting on a gloss and a matte? But I have found that it actually works pretty well. But I would usually only wear either or. But this gloss is not quite as dark as I want it to be. If I know what I'm wearing already, because, you know, last night I decided I'm not wearing that dress, but before I went to bed, I picked out another dress that I wanted to wear. So if I already know what I'm wearing, then I kind of, before I even go to bed, know what lipstick or what lip color, whatnot, earring choices that I want to do. But anyway, I want to do like a kind of glossy lip today, but I want it to be like a richer burgundy color. My butter gloss, which is already burgundy, and then I'm just going to pair it with a matte burgundy that's a little bit more like a rich color. I feel like that's exactly, yeah. That's exactly the look I was going for. So, and I'm about to drink water and everything else, but I like to put my lip color on so I can kind of see and make sure it looks how I want it to look. So that way, if I need to, I have time to switch it out. So this is what I'm wearing to church. Alrighty. It is 7:35, so I'm about to head out the door. I just got so excited. I did not know this dress had pockets. Oh my goodness. Game changer. Game changer. All right, let me go. I am on my way to get Jay. I'm almost at his house, and my mom lives right around the corner from him, so I'm gonna scoop her up after I get him, and then we'll be headed to church. And let me show y'all my cup that I have here. Okay, I had to catch a stop sign because I have a phone mount. I'm still working on the angles of it in my car. I have this cup here, and it holds like 40 ounces of water, and that's with a few ice cubes in there. And this is one of those cups where those ice cubes will probably still be in there after church, because what happens on Sunday morning is I try not to drink a lot of water because I don't want to be like running back and forth to the restroom, because it never fails anyway. When I get to church, I always have to go to the restroom. But I also need to do better at hydrating on Sunday, because, you know, we're up there singing and we're dancing and we're sweating and a lot of energy is being put out. My goal is to drink like 64 to 80 ounces of water a day. Depending on my energy level, I may naturally just drink more. So I'm trying to do better at getting my water intake in on Sundays. So I'm not gonna finish that whole thing before church, but I'll, you know, once church is over with, I'll jump in the car and just keep sipping on the rest. I'm pulling up to Jay's house.
Good morning, happy Sunday, y'all.
That's Jay, y'all. So now we're on the way to pick up my mom, and he jumped in the back seat because it's right around the corner, and he always jumps in the back seat when my mom gets in the front. All right, y'all. I got my mom.
Good morning, Jay.
Good morning.
All right, y'all. We headed to church. Yeah, so I am home from church and we had a really good time as usual. But I just took my lashes off. I had a lash mishap at church. We had a praise break and the spirit was high and moving. And you know when you feel yourself starting to cry, if you have on a face full of makeup, you don't get a tissue and you'll like, you know, dab a little bit just to kind of keep the runniness or the mess under control. And so I dabbed with my finger. Why I do that? Why I do that? My lash started sliding off because the tears got on my lash. Anyway, watch this next clip. Luckily, I had my glue liner with me. Now, I'm not above just taking my lash off altogether, but since I had my glue liner with me, I went ahead and just put it back on and did what I had to do, and I kept it moving. I'm about to sit down, eat, do a little bit of editing, and getting caught up on some of my favorite vloggers on YouTube. And I'm looking forward to watching the American Idol finale tonight. I have not watched a full season of American Idol since like 2013 or so, when Candace Boyd won. I see like the little clips online that people post. So I've been seeing them post about this Jamal Roberts kid. And I'm like, dang, this boy can sing. Everybody's just talking about him and I'm listening to him sing. My mom's playing his YouTube videos. When we were at her house yesterday, I'm like, okay, I gotta vote. And then I found out PJ Morton is gonna be performing at the finale. Kurt Franklin's gonna be performing at the finale. I'm like, oh yeah, this gonna be a good one. I'm voting. So next time I see y'all, I'll probably be watching American Idol and we gonna find out who won. I mean, by the time this video come out, we gonna know who won anyway, but y'all get to watch me find out who won. But I'm hoping it's Jamal. It is 4:15 p.m. and I'm tired, but I'm not exhausted enough to actually go lay down and take a nap. But I am tired. I was dozing off a little bit on the couch, but I gotta be super duper exhausted to actually go get in the bed and take a nap. So what I'm about to do is go to the gas station and get a Celsius. American Idol doesn't come on until 7 o'clock. And I really am enjoying my time just sitting and watching YouTube videos and brainstorming and things like that. So yeah, I'm about to run and get me a Celsius and keep the party going. The time is now 9:52 p.m. and I believe American Idol is scheduled to go off at 10 p.m. And I'm kind of glad that the weatherman stopped saying, we're not interrupting American Idol, we're just doing this on commercial breaks. But I feel like the commercial break is over. I really didn't want to miss him singing again, but in my mind, I was like, if there's a tornado on the ground, the tornado is not going to say, oh, well, let me wait till the commercial break so, you know, the weatherman can warn people. I'm going to just chill out over here in this cloud. Like, no, the tornado is not going to wait. So I am glad that they stopped rushing the weather report and stayed on to let people know, like, hey, y'all need to take cover. And I kind of figured they would do that. I was like, if it's something that's really detrimental or severe, then they not gonna be worried about these commercial breaks. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna see Jamal sing again tonight, but hopefully they'll come back on before they announce the winner. Oh my goodness, he won! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yay. I'm glad they came on to let us know. And I hope that everybody over here is safe and taking cover. What a moment. All right, I'm about to wrap this weekend vlog up here. I am so excited. I have not been this excited about an American Idol win since Fantasia won. Somebody with just so much talent and promise and such a gift. They're still on the news talking about a tornado has touched down. That was a nice end to the weekend, you know, outside of all of the storms that's going on right now. So I'm about to clean up a little bit and start getting ready for bed so I can get up in the morning and go work out. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye.